Do you ever feel that you procrastinate and fail to make the decisions necessary to move your life forward?
Today, we're going to give you strategies on how to improve decision-making skills, avoid procrastination, and keep your life moving in a forward direction.
And be sure you watch through until the end of the video, where we're going to give you our number one tip on good decision making.
So stick around, because all that and more is coming up. I'm Kevin Patterson.
And I'm Paul Brown.
And this is Living with a Purpose Academy, where our goal is to positively impact the lives of 1 million people by helping them find and grow their passion and achieve their goals. So if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing.
We give you tips and practical tools for turning your dreams into reality. And this week we're going to be talking about making good decisions.
Good decision making is a characteristic of highly successful people. People who know how to make good decisions avoid the procrastination trap and keep their lives moving in a positive direction.
Making the decision is the most important thing, and then taking action to make it right is the second.
Having a structure and a duplicable process to follow will facilitate making good decisions. The process we recommend has 7 simple steps. So let's look at those steps one by one using the acronym DECIDE. D-E-C-I-D-E.
Seems to me, Kevin, that's 6 steps.
Oh, well, if you want 7 steps, you're going to have to buy it. The Amazon link is in the description below.
The first of the 6 steps is to define the decision that you want to make, so that you give your mind a very clear picture of exactly what it is that you wanted to accomplish.
The second step is to create a specific target date to create a sense of urgency and help you avoid procrastination.
The third step is to clarify the purpose to be achieved by the decision. Clarifying your purpose will lead to motivation, and motivation will lead to taking action.
And the fourth step is to decide what information you will need to make an informed decision and then gather it. The fifth step is to decide by thinking about and writing down the possible decisions and the possible results based on the information you have at hand. Make the best decision you can based on your analysis and then take immediate action to implement it.
Avoid the law of diminishing intent, which states that every day you delay taking action, your intent diminishes exponentially.
The sixth step is to examine your results. After you know the results of your decision, circle back and complete a retrospective. Taking the time to review and reflect on the results of your decisions will help you learn from the experience and develop your capacity for making more right decisions.
We recommend that you maintain a journal to capture what you learned from the experience. It'll become a valuable reference for future decision making. And remember that practice always leads to mastery.
It's said that what separates good leaders from bad leaders is that good leaders make good decisions more than 50% of the time. The rest may as well be flipping a coin.
If you commit to the following process and structure, we guarantee you that the majority of the decisions that you make will be good ones.
Making good decisions will help you to be more successful and to experience greater significance.
And now for the number one tip for making good decisions quickly. Ben Franklin, considered one of the best businessmen in colonial times, developed what he called the T-chart decision-making process.
He simply drew a large T on a piece of paper with a vertical line going all the way down to the bottom of the page.
The process was simple. He simply wrote the pluses on one side of the page and the minuses on the other, and he thought about the pros and cons associated with the decision.
Then he made his decision based on the number of pros and cons he had noted.
It's not as elaborate as the 6-step process that we just provided you with, but it's simple, easy to use, and effective in making decisions 80% of the time.
Ben Franklin decided based on whether there were more pluses or minuses. But what happens if your pros and cons seem to even out? When you face difficult decisions like that, we recommend that you decide based on who you are and who you want to be.
What are your best strategies for making decisions and avoiding procrastination? Give us your comments down below and check out what others have to say.
I'm Kevin Patterson.
And I'm Paul Brown.
And this has been Living with a Purpose Academy. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like it. If you know others who could benefit from this content, then please share it with them. And if you'd like more content like this, well then, subscribe.
And we'll look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks.
D-E-C-I-D-E.
Which seems to me to be 6.
Whoa. Oh, it's going to be a running gag, me and the numbers thing.
If you want the 7 steps, you got to pay.